Продолжаем.
Human blood. Whoever left these marks did so deliberately. Очень круто. The flower's dying. It needs water.
Так, сейчас будем изготавливать. Хорошо, бля, пугает так, а?
I would ask you to avert your eyes, sir. Or did you not know it was rude to stare?
I knew it.
Speak up, Dr. Reed. I like a man who speaks his mind.
What prevails in the end, I wonder?
Spare me your sarcasm, Jonathan. You are but newly born.
We are vampires. We live by leeching the blood from weaker prey.
The situation is somewhat awkward nonetheless.
Anyway, I have concluded my inquiry.
I see. Please excuse my agitated state.
The case is closed, your ladyship. The person who took advantage...
So who was it?
My lady. The blackmailer was dealt with using the utmost...
Thank you, Jonathan. That is exactly what...
Thank you, my lady.
If you have an inclination to learn more about vampire...
Why does Dr. Swansea allow you to...
Dr. Swansea is a good and compassionate man. He is trying to find a solution for a...
What do you know about this Brotherhood of...
The Brotherhood is well known amongst London Vampire Society.
And no one suspected you...
As you well know, suspicion has recently...
I know this is...
Really? And I thought you were gentlemen.
And who bestowed upon you?
My maker. He left this isle...
Very well. But I believe there...
A lady has to have some.
Why did you save me in the canning factory?
I could hardly stand by and watch such a promising...
William Bishop wasn't...
No, Jonathan. Whatever their strength and demeanor...
What type of vampire is a Scar?
Not a true vampire. The deformed offspring of
I've been hearing a voice talking in my head. Is this some kind of insanity? It feels like the voice of the...
Hush. Tell no one this. It would be unwise to talk of such things amongst British immortals. Speak no more of your maker.
Excuse my forwardness, but...
Me? Goodness, no. Only a foolish immortal would create a progeny without taking precaution. And I'm no fool.
How could this cause offense?
Only the powerful immortals can mentally call to their progeny. No vampire or hunter will sleep easy, knowing that an unidentified elder is stalking the streets of London.
I don't understand. Why was I created and then left for dead?
That is a question only the one who made you can answer. It's not normal practice. I doubt even if you find him, he will answer you, considering how cruelly he treated you.
I'd like to avoid creating another vampire by mistake.
The process is dangerous. It could even kill your protector.
So me being a vampire could have been a mistake.
I very much doubt it, Jonathan. Contrary to the legends, it is not as simple...
A vampire? Is...
Such a crude word, defined by penny dreadfuls and drunken hacks. No. You are now an Ekon, and that you shall remain.
Are you an Ekon too?
Yes, I am. We are the closest thing to what man refers to as vampires. Forget what you think you know about us.
So we are Ekons. How can I identify us amongst other vampires?
How to put it? All Ekon are vampires. But all vampires are not Ekon. We are but a branch of the immortal tree.
When I awoke, changed, I was chased and attacked by vampire hunters. Prepared and well-trained.
Though I can't be certain. More than likely, it was the once glorious Guard of Priwen.
You make them sound like some sort of cult.
More a society. And like all the best ones, a secret society. I thought them almost gone. But it seemed they have been recruiting.
Once glorious, but still dangerous.
They have seen better days. But all fanatics are dangerous. You would be wise to stay clear. They are sworn to destroy our kind.
I've been away from London and England for 3 years.
Things have gone from bad to worse here, Jonathan. I've lived in this city for a long time, and I've never seen it like this.
The Spanish flu has hit London that bad.
Yes, but it's not just that. I've heard things.
What is it you fear?
Fear has long since flown this form. But there is something malevolent circling us. I feel fear is merely waiting in the wings.
Are there many vampires here in London?
Immortals are of a rare breed, and we often tend to hide. But you may occasionally meet some of us at night.
Do you know any of them? Have you an idea of the identity of the vampire who attacked me?
You mean your maker? No, Jonathan, I have no clue. But I fear he or she is as careless as cruel. To let you discover your new condition by yourself.
What do you mean?
Every now and then, you may discover an immortal in the deep of the night. But we are a rare and reclusive breed. Our progeny is almost never accidental.
Will they all be as affable as you, my lady?
I do not see why not. But remember, even the shark smiles before he bites.
That sounds like a lesson from experience.
Vampire politics are as intricate and sometimes tedious as a game of chess in a gentleman's club. I've learned from experience it is best to decline to play.
I bid you farewell. For now, my lady.
I must quickly analyze the blood I took from Nurse Crane's patient. Razvan Vasily was infected by Spanish flu, but also has the highly unstable blood of the Skulls. Is the London vampire epidemic transmitted through the flu? I should talk to Dr. Swansea about it.
Evening, Edgar. Could I get your profession?
Please speak. But I have something in
This strain of flu. It's very different from the one I saw in...
Really? What makes you...
I've just looked at the blood of one of our recently...
I see. Do you have anything more to go on?
This disease spreads and looks like the Spanish flu, but its effects differ greatly. The London strain is different from the continental one.
This is very interesting. Did you find something else?
Yes. Unlike the flu, the infected begin to show an increase in outwardly aggressive behavior. More than simple agitation. Once docile people become violent.
You mean like rabies? Is there a chance we could create a vaccine, Jonathan, like Pasteur? By the stove, that would be smashing.
There's a lot we're not seeing here. But it is spreading, and quickly. If we don't act, the whole city could be lost.
But Jonathan, we've a fantastic opportunity sitting right here in front of us. A weapon of choice.
What on earth do you mean?
Why, you, my dear boy. With your expertise and your blood, we could isolate the properties that course through your veins. Think about the possibilities.
But the risk of infection using vampire...
I know, but your blood now carries remarkable regenerative properties.
We'll discuss this more later. Thank you for your time.
No, thank you, Jonathan.
Yes?
I'm afraid it's your sister.
My sister?
She's to be buried this evening at Whitechapel Cemetery. Your mother published the obituary this morning.
I see.
I'm sorry, Jonathan. Please accept...
I need to talk to you.
Please do so.
Do you know anything about the vampire?
Without a doubt, it's the Guard of Priwen.
They're definitely well organized and equipped.
They're extremely dangerous, not to be trifled with. To them, you're a feral...
Where do they come from?
Once they shared the Brotherhood's ideology on non-intervention. But they concluded vampires were a scourge.
Nurse Crane will not be returned.
Oh, really? Did something happen? She seems such...
Perhaps too capable. Nurse Crane also ran an illicit...
I see. Well, we'll just...
So you manage a hospital financed by a vampire?
Yes. Pembroke was founded by Lady Ashbury. She's also our largest donor.
If I may inquire, how did you meet her?
Well, Jonathan, she sought me out and offered me the position. It's been a very profitable partnership for both parties.
A convenient yet expensive way to have a fresh supply of blood on hand, day and night, don't you think?
All vampires drink blood by nature. Me, I praise the lady's exemplary moral fiber.
We'll talk later. I never thought I would have to attend my murdered sister's funeral. Mary, I can't forgive myself. I'll find the truth about what happened to us. I swear.
Одного не понимаю, как они распознают то, что я вампир. Я же им ничего не делаю. Они распознают. Короче, я в шоке. Мне надо как-то пройти.
My dear sister, I don't know if I have the strength.
Somebody help!
Are you all right, miss? They've lost their minds in...
You seem to know a lot about them, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
I am Shao Shun. Thank you so much.
Carnage. Is Father... This man's far too old to be Samuel. No. By the look of his clothes, this man's a docker. It's locked. Since I can't reveal myself to my mother now, I must find a discreet spot to attend the ceremony.
I am the resurrection and the life. He that believeth in me, though he were dead, yet shall he live. And whosoever liveth and believeth in me shall never die. We commend unto thy hands of mercy, most merciful Father, the soul of our sister departed, and we commit her body to the ground. Earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Why kill my Mary and stick her here in this cold, god-awful place?
These are the legal requirements for the epidemic, madam.
Avery, I feel so tired. Please take me home.
Yes, madam.
Oh, Mary. What have I done? If I could only change one thing. One thing. This is a nightmare.
Jonathan, there is nothing you can do but accept it.
What brings you here?
I thought you could use the company. I am so...
A vampire, crying over the death of a loved one. It sounds like a bad joke.
No, Jonathan. She was your sister.
She had been scouring the most dangerous parts of London in search of me. And it led to her death.
Jonathan, don't.
I still hear her last thoughts. They echo in my head.
Jonathan, stop. Listen carefully. You must come to terms with this.
I'm learning. Every night is a new lesson.
Don't you see? You're doing the work of our enemies. Feeding your...
And so this is why you're here. To warn me.
I don't want to lose you, Jonathan. I've lost so many friends. Loved ones I cherished. Pray for Mary's forgiveness, if you must.
I'm not a religious man. You should know that.
This is not about you forgiving yourself. This is for her.
What should I do then?
St. Mary's Church is not far from here. Go there and make your peace. Find the solace you need.
My lady wants me to confess.
No, Jonathan. It's you who wants to confess, I think.
This is despicable.
And off to church he goes, a newborn seeking divine consent to lick the blood from the soft and pointy crown.
Who are you? Make yourself known.
Newborn, you reek of guilt and pointless compassion. Shed your skin, forget your old weaker self.
What do you want from me?
Ascalon does not approve of lone wolves who bring unwanted eyes to our pastures.
So your name is Ascalon.
Ascalon's will is vampire law. Learn them, abide by them, or I shall return as your judge and jury.
These immortals try my patience with their plans and unsolicited counsel.
Not a safe place right now, sir. I'd head back if I were you. Back, demon! Back!
Hello again, miss. Tell me about... I know you want... Very well. Goodbye, then. Hello again, miss. You don't seem to need my medical attention for now. Very well. Goodbye, then. Good evening, Mr. Nithicol.
And good evening to you, too.
Do you need medical attention, sir?
It may be what...
I will see you later. I'll leave you alone, sir. Good evening.
And good evening to...
Have you recent news of Nurse...
Not at all, sir.
I'll leave you alone, sir.
Yes? What is it that you want?
I'm sorry to disturb you at such a late hour.
No worries, my son. I'm still quite awake, having just returned from a funeral.
Yes, I know. I've forgotten what I wanted. I don't know.
May I help you, child?
I haven't the strength to cross the threshold.
The church is shut by order of the bishop, but I'm still the vicar.
Take no offense, Vicar. I seek just a moment.
There are no secrets from God, my son. If your heart...
I've words for one departed. They're not...
Your eyes burn with rage. Yet I see the...
Very well, priest. As you seem quite adamant.
Open your heart, my son. Tell me what burden...
Just know...
You seem so troubled by the loss of this girl. What?
She was murdered.
I see.
She died because of me.
I have a final question for you, my son. This is of the utmost importance.
Ask your question, Vicar.
What would you like her to know?
I'm so sorry, Mary. I promise to find who is responsible for all this. I'll put an end to this horror.
You have been heard, my son, and your burden will lighten if your words are sincere.
Whatever happened on this dock is between my sister and I. It does not concern God at all.
Good evening, Doctor. Can I...
Do you need assistance?
That would be nice.
If you persist...
Thank you, sir.
Have you any news of...
It appears the dispensary is now a major source of contagion in Whitechapel.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
Pay me a glass of Olivet Jet. Pay me a bottle.
Something going on in this district. I don't know what.
Good evening, Christian.
Change your mind.
What do you know about Nurse Crane?
2 girls.
Goodbye, miss. Take care of yourself as best you can.
Steady, boys. We got one of them. Die, vermin! Over there! There's one of them vermin, boys! We've got one of them here! Over there! There's one of them vermin!
Remorse and pain are precious when binding you to the earth. You. I remember you.
Ну и кто ты, блядь?
Fear be gone. I would harm no child of my making.
This is your doing. You made me. Made me this creature. What are you?
I am the land. You are our champion.
Riddles and rhymes. You took my life. Now you insult my mind.
Be stilled, my child. I bring understanding.
What is it you seek?
This age is sickly. An ancient poison, an older rage, brewed in a cauldron newly forged.
This has something to do with the epidemic.
Seek truth, my champion. Defeat the serpent of knowing with iron spur.
had enough of others making decisions for me, pretending to know how I should feel or behave. So the vampire who made me is some sort of disembodied entity? Or was he just projecting this vision in my mind? Maybe Edgar can help me with this one.
God protect us. You've got a leech in the hospital.
Yes, my hospital. My mission is to heal while you go about warring.
You've set the table for a snake. I wonder why there's venom in your food.
I'm growing tired of your song. You're a woodsman, McCullum, not a doctor. Return to your hunt.
Remember, I've a good nose for machinations. I can flare the scent at a mile. You can't hide from the God.
Leave him, Jonathan. This is sacred ground. Neutral territory. And I just had the carpet cleaned. By the sacred stone, this is very bad news. Bad news indeed.
What happened?
The hospital.
We cannot have the people lose faith in this institution.
Of course, you're right. But we cannot afford a public scandal if...
You mentioned a dead patient. Who is he? Very well. I'll help you.
Jonathan, please. I can't rely on anyone else. And this concerns you.
In what way?
Jonathan, I may turn my head when you or her ladyship indulge, but I will not allow this place to become a nest for street feeders.
Please then, tell me.
Sean Hampton, the man we thought we'd saved at the docks. It seems he was infected of...
So Hampton became more...
Exactly. And now Guard of Prewen suspects the hospital of vampire activity.
Rest assured, I will protect you, and your staff.
McCullum is a fanatic. The Guard will stop at nothing. You...
Very well. Since I brought Mr. Hampton here, I...
Sean Hampton lives and breathes for the well-being of his flock. There's no other place he would go but the docks.
Все, ребят, доброй ночи. Уже пора спать.